Welcome back. Some new questions this morning about the man accused of a string of random attacks across Charlotte. 32-year-old Daquan Hunt allegedly attacked a woman on the sidewalk near the business called Paper Skyscraper on July 30th.
CMPD has confirmed Hunt's lengthy 14-year history of run-ins with law, some involved in attacks on family members. Others included threats, assaults, dragging a woman by her hair, and firing into a home causing property damage.
Bringing in our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes, for our final topic of the day. Khalif, is it not fair to ask, why is this guy with a lengthy criminal history still out on the street?
It is a fair question, obviously. The best way I can describe it, and there's nothing laughing about this, let me start with that. This is a guy that's committed a number of serious charges in the past, charged with a crime right now that is extremely serious, but it's levels to the type of charges. So to answer your question, it's just the way our statutes are written. I mean, if you're charged with a misdemeanor crime, you can't lock a person up and throw away the key on a misdemeanor, specifically a misdemeanor with the maximum punishment is 150 days, not months, but days. And so you're talking about, we have our misdemeanors are level 1, class 1, 2, and 3, and then he'd have a A1, that'd be aggravated 1. That's the highest punishment you can get for a misdemeanor. Now, if this charge that he's currently charged with can be elevated, right, depending on the severity of this woman's injuries. Say if she has some type of broken orbital socket, broken jaw, some type of permanent disfigurement, then now you're talking about felony, because they charged him with assault with a deadly weapon. That's a misdemeanor. Your assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, assault with a deadly weapon with intent to kill, inflicting serious bodily injury. There's different levels to assault, right, in our state. And so if you're at the lowest level, back to your question, you're going to get the lowest level of punishment, even if you have 5 or 6 of them. Now, remember, you go up with the levels, but you also go across with our levels in our sentencing. Because we have structured sentencing, you're a level 1, but you can be all the way up to a level 6. And so if you have multiple charges, yes, it increases. So a person like that, especially when you get to the felony level, he'd be at a higher level, but it's still going to not be as severe as I think some people would want in a scenario like this.
We also know from family members that he has documented mental health concerns, right? So what happens next with his case once maybe he's stabilized?
Well, that's the first thing. First, you got to make sure that this person, because our Constitution requires that you cannot punish a person that is not mentally fit to even go and stand trial. And so first, you have to deal with competency. Is this person competent to even stand to defend himself? And if not, the other question, back to Jason's original question, is, well, should he be committed while he's still now being prepared to be able to defend himself? And that's a question that I think our most recent rendition of the Arenas law is attempting to address. If you're saying you have a person that's presenting in front of a judicial official that shows signs of mental health issues, they should be diverted from the criminal justice system, sent there, rehabilitated, and then sent back. I don't think that portion has been happening, and so we'll see if it continues to not happen or it starts to be addressed.
Real quick, to kind of what Andy was saying, during that attack, he's saying Elijah, that's the name of his son. Is that something that investigators and then possibly attorneys are going to bring up and saying, okay, this doesn't line up to somebody who seems like they're in the right state of mind?
Well, 100%. I mean, anything, and again, I don't know this guy's mental health history, but from the video, it appeared to have some mental health concerns that I would want this person to not be walking around and be evaluated consistently until they have made it to a part where they can then be addressed in the criminal justice system, because these things are not supposed to happen. As a father of 4, that happens to my daughter, I would be extremely concerned. And so you want to make sure that this person goes through the process, but they have to be capable of standing trial. And he's currently doesn't seem to make that appearance right now.
All right, Khalif, thank you for your topics today.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.